All right, everybody, we are live on live Facebook streaming, and we have a special edition tonight on our Stīl Chat. Tonight, we have a special guest with us, Kendria Godair. Welcome today. She is our special guest today with our co-host, Nicole Ng, our style director, and I'm Aspasia McHale, founder and CEO of the Stīl Trust. And we're so excited to have you, Kendria. Thank you so much.
Having me.
Of course.
Welcome.
Yeah. So let me give you a little background on Kendria and how I met her. We met at one of the Modern Day Wife events. The Modern Day Wife, they're always such glamorous, wonderful networking events. We first met in New York. We were on the same business panel together, and I was listening to Kendria speak, and she was so eloquent. And I did hear a slight Southern drawl, and I thought, oh my gosh, is she from North Carolina? And I thought, when we're done with our panel, I'm just going to go up to her and talk to her because I have a little part of my heart is still in North Carolina because I went to medical school there. And yeah, and sure enough, I went up to her and I said, are you from North Carolina? And she said, yes. How did you know? and that's how it all started. And we just started talking, and I got to know about her, and she got to know about us and about the Stīl Trust. And we discovered that she is the founder and CEO of Dria Dair Boutique. And she'll tell us a little bit more about that. But not only did we meet in New York, but we also met again in Los Angeles at another Modern Day Wife event a few months back. And then after that, we just bonded even more. And we said, we've got to do something together. We've got to partner together and have you on our Stīl Chat and work things out. And I even bought some of her clothing and some of her pieces, and Nicole styled me with them. And you'll get to see how I got styled with them. But Kendria is such a wonderful person inside and out. Not only is she beautiful on the outside, but she's so beautiful on the inside, and she's got amazing style. And like I said, there's nothing average about Kendria. I mean, I don't know if you can tell in the background, but she's got a spring tree in the background.
I know. I love the colors.
Yeah.
It is summer, so that's not good either. That's okay.
Okay, that's okay. The spring into summer, that's fine. It's her seasonal tree. But we're going to learn more about Kendria as we go on. But I'm going to let Nicole take over. But I'm so thankful that you joined us tonight and that we get to learn more about you. I already know you, but I'm so glad that our audience gets to meet you and gets to know more about you as well. So thank you so much.
Me. I really appreciate
of course,
it.
Yeah.
I also met Kendria in New York, and it was just so fun to meet you, and especially the fashion show, just meeting you and hearing about your clothes, but then actually seeing it, all the models down the runway and all the colors. So excited to have this chat with you tonight. My first question for you is, what inspired you to start your boutique and or your brand, and how did that all come about?
So, first, thank you for having me, and thank you that's the nicest introduction I think I've ever had. I loved that so much. Thank you. But yes. Okay. So I've told this story before, but it's all everyone should know it. It really was born out of my defiance. Because I went to New York, and not years ago, 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was just out shopping, and I accidentally stumbled into a wholesale store, and I wanted to buy something. They were like, do you have your wholesale license? You have to buy it. And it was 10 or 12 or something like that. And I was like, what? No, I just want this skirt. And they were like, sorry, you got to go. And so all day I was steaming. Okay. For 24 hours. I was like, I want this skirt. I'm going to freak out. And then I remember where I was. I remember being on the street, and the hair on my arm standing up, and me being I think I could sell the other 9. And I just felt I found like a spark right then that told me, hey, no, you can do this. There's something to this idea. Because I was always going to work for myself. I was already self-employed at that time anyway, but it was more about me looking for something that like really made my heart sing and my soul shine. And also I could monetize. And that's just kind of how it started. But I mean, the road was also slow. Like, so I was young. I was like 23, I think.
Mhm.
And so at that time, I would just post pictures of me and whatever I got on Facebook and see what happened. You know what I mean? I would get like 3 and sell 2 or get 6 and sell 5, whatever I could do.
Yeah.
And then eventually I'm like, no, I want to take this seriously. I'm going to get the website. And then I was like, no, I want a store. And so then I got the store, and it just kept blossoming and growing into something bigger than I could have ever imagined. So that's how it started, though.
That's a great story. And also, when I know you saw that skirt and you were so like, I want it. How did you choose the other pieces for your boutique? You know, like you're starting, you know, this is like, you didn't have a lot of experience. How did you know like what other things would work?
I mean, I made a lot of mistakes. I'm not, you know, I mean, I still have a couple pieces that were my very first. And like, they're awful. Like, if I'm going to be honest, like I made a lot of mistakes, but always I would try to go off of just my gut. Like this is what I want to wear. And I feel like my avatar client and my audience or my customers are kind of my vibe. So they want to wear what I want to wear. And so I try not to think, oh, I think this is what other people want me to sell. I try to truly pick things that I want to wear. So like, even like this blazer, like everything you've seen me in, like at the other events, all that's my stuff. And so that's how I try to pick stuff for the boutique. Like, I truly want to wear this out. And because I have that reaction, I think other people will too, hopefully.
Very
Great.
nice.
And we really want to see some of the things that you do sell at your store. So Kendria created some looks for us tonight that she's going to share and tell us about, and we're so excited to see it. And Aspasia is going to bring up the slideshow. So we want to hear all about the clothes, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, for summer, we're having like a lot of bright colors for sure. Definitely. She's seen what we're doing, and kind of what I have now too is a good example of the bright colors that we're doing. And what I wore in LA, that was one of my blazers. And then especially that green one, I think that you got from me.
Yeah. So do you want me to go on to the next slideshow? I mean, the next slide.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Yeah. Was that the blazer one? It was like, so
This is the first one, I think. This is the
Aspasia, mine still says loading. So I
yeah,
just
mine too.
here. Let me see. Your screen is paused. Hold on. Let me just stop share for a second. Let me just see. Having some technical issues. Okay.
Technical difficulties, because
Technical
I am not good
difficulties.
with computers and I did not know what to do. So this is my fault. I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on.
have you always been into color?
No, actually, I really haven't. I was always the person who wore way too much black. Just I remember one time I walked in my store and I just like started dying laughing because it looked like my whole store was like everything was black. And even I was like talking to my mom a couple weeks ago, and I was like showing her my outfits and my blazers, and she's like, I'm so glad. She was like, because I remember it just seemed like you used to wear a lot of black every day. So
Yeah. You've
like,
evolved.
I did, yeah. And
So
I have
I see the first slide. I see a lot of great color. Tell us about
see it now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
these are the blazers. These are the spring and summer drops of the blazers. And we got the bright oranges and blues and the highlighter color. The one that I have wearing right now is not on there, but that's an example too. And of how we're trying to bring a lot of color to summer. And especially for people who, like me, who tend to just gravitate to black because they don't really know what to do. And so they just gravitate to what's safe. So we're really stepping out of the box this year, and we're trying to do something a little different, pops of color. And you can see that in trends as well, like that pops of color are really coming out. I don't have a lot of accessories. So we added a few, but with other stuff, we would mix and match, obviously. Like, I feel like I have a lot of basics pieces that you can take other pieces from all kinds of brands, and then I can either be like one standout blazer, or I can have like a basics where you put standouts on top. So that's kind of what I do.
No, it's fun. I love all the colors. It is very like summer and bright.
Yeah. How are we doing this space? Yeah.
Yeah, so I tried to turn it into a slideshow and I lost it. So sorry about that. We are going to go back. We are
We
going
can
to
just talk it out if you want. I can fill
Oh,
up.
no, it's going to happen.
And I love that, like it's a relaxed blazer, you know?
Yes, it is. And it even has like, it's not all the way down. So it has like the little cuff here, and it is relaxed for sure. You could wear this with jeans or dress it up.
Yeah. Like I think everyone likes kind of a more relaxed outer layer now, you know?
Sure.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Just 1 second. Technical issues. Stop share. Okay.
And also you can take, I mean, you could take those blazers from like day to night, you know, from
Oh,
work
absolutely.
to,
Like I said, jeans, dress, like, I've worn these with jeans, and then like at the LA event, so what I did was almost like a color blocking thing. I don't know if I wish I would have put some of the pictures of that. Actually, you guys used it as my like bio photo.
You're wearing like a blue dress and then you had like an orange
Exactly.
blazer.
So I actually like a button up from the store. So I have some button ups that go under the blazers, and then I did like 2 blocks of color, which I think, it works really well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show them that photo. Let's see. Oh. We're having some screen share issues. Okay, hold on 1 second. So let me go back, and we're going to share screen again. We're going to go on to the next slide. Okay.
I'm trying to get rid of that. Okay.
All right. So what I wanted to say is that, when I ordered the long denim skirt from you, because I'd been looking for one for the longest time, and I had
classic, right?
I know, yes, I loved it, and I had already before I had met you, I had already bought this orange blazer, and so I was like, gosh, I'd already gotten the orange blazer, and you were so nice. You sent me the green blazer to go with it. And I was like so excited.
You only ordered like 1 or 2 things, and I'm like, no, that's not good enough. Like,
and I love the orange on you. The color is great.
And so but all I could think about was wearing the green with the black. And so that's why I was like, the green blazer with the black, I kept wearing it with my black skirts and my black stuff. And that's why you'll see later, but I asked Nicole to style it for me, and you'll see this cool outfit that she put together with me.
It's totally different. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, but you're exactly right. Like these blazers, you look at them and you're like, well, they're so bright. How can I wear them any other way? But they are so versatile, and you'll see later how versatile they can actually be. They're really
that you're looking at right here. When I got it, they called it the Velma orange, because it's like a lighter orange, but it looks like Velma from Scooby-Doo. The color that she wore.
That's
right. I
right.
love how the stylist here paired it with a darker orange, and it looked amazing. And then for LA, I paired it with blue.
Yeah.
So it could literally go with tons of different looks.
Kendria, I have to tell you, I copied you. I did a Kendria the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when I saw you at the Modern Day Wife event, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have an orange blazer. And I was like do you still have that blue skirt in your boutique? Because I want to purchase it. And you're like, I don't think I have it. And I ended up finding one and I wore it. I wore the same orange blazer with a blue skirt.
Girl, do it.
I was like, I pulled off a Kendria. I'm so
Oh
excited.
yeah, you did. That's awesome.
That's fun.
Yeah, but I loved the combination. It was so nice. Yeah.
It's
With a
so
white
random.
skirt.
I picked it the morning up. I was like, I think I can do this. I think I got
Yeah.
this.
It was great. Yeah. And the colors worked so well and so nice. So it was really beautiful. Okay. So we'll go on to the next slide.
Okay.
Okay. And
So these tops are basically the same concept of the bright colors. These are not released yet. We're not done with the photo shoot, like editing the photos from the photo shoot. So these will be released in the next like 2 days.
so these are all satin tops. So the blue is the satin and the orange and the barbecue pink. Okay, that's awesome.
They are, and we have, I think,
Speaking my language here.
another color. Yeah, I think there's those 3, but I think there's another one
Okay.
also. But yeah, so also the brights and the button ups, and they can be worn again dressed up or dressed up or dressed down. You can put them under blazers or wear them alone. And
Yeah.
So we've been playing with a lot of fun colors for sure.
Nice.
And then
this one is also, we're going to release these. I don't think they might be on the website already. Look, but we're leaning into like the windbreaker, oversized pants, tiny top look, which is like,
It's so hot right now.
yeah, exactly. And these pants, I already released the black ones a while back and some cream ones, and they went like, oh my God, people were obsessed with them. And so when I was able to find the blue, I'm like, let's go for it. This is summer and it's going to be great. So then of course, I have slides, my own like label.
your logo. Yeah.
Logo of
nice.
slides. And they're very, very comfortable. So we just paired them here together so you can see them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it. Fun.
Yeah, so these are our skater boy jeans. Again, these did really good. I wish I would have put black on here because I have these in black too. And the black did really well. But it's like it's like a throwback. It's nostalgic. It's like
The cargos are so in right now.
Yeah, but it's like what we were wearing 15 years ago,
Yeah. It's back.
Yeah, exactly. It always comes back, right? So
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
With the pockets. So
yes.
yeah.
So many pockets.
We love pockets here.
Yes. And then we have the top, and I always usually have hoops in the store because I'm a hoops girl. I just feel naked if I don't have hoops. I don't know.
I feel the same. I am the same way.
Yeah.
It's a staple.
It is.
Yeah, for sure. I love that top. That's
we have that in white and black.
so flattering.
For Arizona right now, it's a little hot for that. But a few weeks ago, it was really, really.
Is it a ribbed material or is it a?
Yes. Yeah, it's like a ribbed, like a thicker material.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So that's cool. So this is sort of your sort of spring summer collection.
Yes, even though I have a ton, obviously more. I try to release stuff every 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because at first, I was doing like a big drop each season. And honestly, it was just a lot of pressure. I'm going to be honest. It was like a ton of pressure. I was like gearing up for this the whole time. And then like, trying to drop everything at once. And then, you can drop everything. And then what if people don't see what they like? Then they're not going to come back.
Right.
Yeah.
So kind of the deal is like, I want you to keep coming back because I'm going to have new stuff at least every 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks. So keep checking back. And if we don't have your size or have what you like right now, there's a good chance we'll have something you like in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Also, there's something to look forward to,
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
and it like balances out everyone's workload.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're constantly doing the same amount of work each season so that we're not like, overworking ourselves and doing a drop. And then, so it's been working out really well. I like it better.
yeah, that's great.
Very nice. So, I wanted to show you the look that Nicole created for me. We talked about this at our last webinar, but she had created this look for me with your green blazer that you so generously sent to me. Yeah, so here it is.
So I literally, you know, that I did that with love because I was like,
I
let me
know.
pick out something for her that I think is going to look great on her, that I think she'll like. And so I'm glad you love it.
Because I was like,
color.
everyone is like, you're wearing the green blazer again. I was like, yes, I love it.
Yeah.
You send it to me. I love it. You know,
Isn't it great?
it
See,
everywhere.
this is the blazer that I wore in New York. The first time we met, what I was wearing.
Yeah. And I love it with the white. It's just different. It's like so crisp.
Nicole, you did that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
you did amazing. I love it.
Yeah, so I sent her the picture, and these are pretty much things from my closet, and then she put the outfit together for me, and this is like a professional work conference. And look how, I mean, I know the first pictures we saw looked very fun and kind of very casual looking, like as if people were going to casual events, but this is a very professional event. And look how nice and polished it looks.
Right, it's
I would have worn those shoes, but the problem was I wasn't sure if it was still snowing where we were, so I wore boots instead. And
so it's great.
Yeah, so I just but I did have the opportunity to wear those shoes again with that same blazer, so with that same look, and I loved it. It's such a great look. But
I love that it's so versatile. Like you can elevate it, you can wear it in a fun way. There's so many
because it looks so different on the model in the picture. I got that photo from your website. So you can see how, like, if you don't have that style mode, if you're not a stylist and you don't have the style mode, like that's the only picture I have in my mind, of like, and so that's where my stylist came in and did the rest for me and said, hey, we can make it
delivered.
Yeah, and delivered for me. And said, yeah, we can like make this happen for you. And I remember I sent you a picture, Kendria, of like, I dabbled a little bit with it too. Like I wore like a black leather mini skirt and a top and my tall black boots with it, wasn't that far off from the picture. Yes. So, but it was still not like a professional look, right? So this is where the stylist came in and helped me out with that. So
go Nicole.
Yeah.
Work function.
Yeah. Yeah. So and then the next look because this is what I originally bought from your site was the long denim, the classic denim skirt, which I think is a staple in most people's wardrobe that you can dress up or dress down. But she created a date night look for me. So it's super cute too.
I'm big on jean skirts. I think we talked a little bit like about how I was raised like super religious, so all I was allowed to wear was like long jean skirts. So this piece is like super nostalgic for me. Like one of my friends that was raised the same way, she was like, I can never wear a jean skirt as long as I live. Like I could never wear one again. And I'm like, oh, you're crazy. I love it. Like it's just
you could do so much with it, like here she's wearing like lace up heels and it's sexy.
Yeah.
And I've even worn tennis shoes with this skirt.
Totally.
You can do either, you know what I mean? Like I've literally heels or tennis shoes. Sandals, whatever. Yeah.
And you can even put the green blazer over this outfit.
You totally
like, the whole outfit.
Absolutely.
So I love it because you can, it does. You can wear it very casual and or dress it up and have it look a little more sexy, a little more edgy, and works in different ways. And you could even do a more professional look too if you want. It's like casual day at work. So I think it's a very functional item to have in your wardrobe.
You tell me what you think, but it's like super comfortable too. It's like stretchy materials, very comfortable.
Completely comfortable. Yes, very.
And I think that's how women like to shop now. I don't think women want to spend money on like, this is my going out or, professional jacket. This is my casual. It's like no one has time for that. I think we want to put things on that you can, elevate it, or you can dress it with your jeans and joggers, and you're out the door, and it's like easy. Like, I think that's how women shop now.
And
Yeah.
for comfort.
Yeah, and it looks good.
Like after COVID happened, I think everybody leaned a little into the comfort. We're like leaning into it really hard. Like we need it.
Yeah, I think we're leaning into it, and we're trying to be stylish about it now. And
Yeah, like you can be comfortable, but you can still be stylish. Like,
yeah,
Exactly. That's my whole thing.
yeah,
That's the whole thing that I'm trying to do at all times. Like I'm not going to negotiate anymore on my comfort. Like I am going to be comfortable.
yeah.
So I want to be stylish while I'm being comfortable, and I will not negotiate on either of those things.
But I feel like when you're comfortable, you are more yourself.
yeah. You look better.
Wearing something and it's not, or you're like constantly tugging at something, or something's like too tight,
Right.
you're just not gonna be relaxed.
You
You're not gonna be-
exude a different kind of confidence as well.
Yeah.
And happiness as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'm glad we got this to work finally.
Yes.
No,
Yeah,
thanks for
this was-
sharing all your new pieces. And where should everyone find your site?
So
if
my
they're looking
website is
for-
just driadair.com. So DRIADAIR. And just a little bit about the name. It's just my name. I'm Kendria Godair. And so I was coming when I was like 23, 24, and I'm like trying to come up with a name, and I don't want to steal anybody's name, and I don't want anybody able to steal mine. You know what I mean? So I'm like trying to think of something unique. And I was like, my name is very unique. My parents did that. Like my name is unique. And I'm like, there's something here within my name that like is unique to only me. And so I just took it right out of my name. So yeah,
Nice.
I prefer though that people follow me on Instagram. That's what I prefer.
Okay.
Same concept as, maybe I don't have what you want right now. If they go to the website one time, maybe I don't have it right now. But if you follow me on Instagram, maybe you see what I'm posting over the next 2 months. Maybe I have it in 3-4 months, exactly what you want or whatever.
Yeah.
So
So Kendria, what is your Instagram handle?
So it's _Dria Dair _. So if you type in Dria Dair or
It'll
Kendria,
pop up.
It'll pop up.
yes, yeah. If you type in Dria Dair, even if you type in Kendria, thank you to my parents. If you type in Kendria, my page will pop up too, almost immediately. So, yeah, you can do it that way.
Great.
See everything that we have to offer.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. And our style chat tonight was titled "Dare to Wear." Dria
I love that.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm gonna steal that from you. Like,
Yes. I love it.
like
Yeah.
one of my like slogans right now is "Dare to be unapologetically you."
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm like, I love that though. I'm like, I'm definitely using that in the future if it's you.
Yeah. So,
No, it's a good one.
so we want to dare everyone to wear Dria
Yes.
Dair. Yeah.
Please
And if you
do.
do, just go on our Instagram at the Style Trust and tag Dria
Yeah.
Dair,
Yes.
Kendria Godair, and then we can post some stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So we really loved having you tonight, Kendria. So I'm hoping that we can do this again one time with some newer when you come out with a newer line in winter or something later on.
All the stuff that's happening there, and we'll be prepared with the slides, and
Yeah.
it'll be smoother. We'll do it even better. We get better every time.
Oh no,
Thank
this
you
was
for
great.
sharing.
We had a lot of slides, so this was great. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
But
thank you
yeah,
so much.
you.
I loved meeting you. I think we connected right away, and I loved that.
Yeah.
That you
Well,
came and
thank
talked
you.
to me,
And hopefully we'll meet outside of the style chat too. So
absolutely. And
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll see you at another event. But if not, I just want to see you in general.
yeah, for sure. We'll meet up again for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Okay.
much for having
All
me.
right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay. Take care. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.